He's the one that had the attorney. He signed a reset form when they came in to see it. And then told the little person that he didn't.
Good afternoon. This is cause number 2020-28702 in the interest of Harmony Love Muse. All parties in this matter, please raise your right hands to be sworn. You solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
I do.
All right, ma'am, please state your name and your relationship to the child.
I'm Stanley Siobhan Nolan, and Harmony Love Muse is my daughter.
All right, and for the state?
Andrea Perard.
Cardinal note that the non-custodial parent Stephen Lynn Muse Jr. Mr. Muse was in court on December 15th, 2020, along with his attorney. No, wasn't.
His attorney never made it.
Okay. At any rate, he signed the temporary orders, which set this matter for hearing, a Zoom hearing today, and he has not checked in. Is that correct?
Correct.
That's
All right.
correct, Your Honor.
All right, we'll proceed by default then.
Thank you, Your Honor. And Your Honor, just for the record, we did contact Mr. Muse's counsel, who had indicated to us that he had a conflict today, but he did not file a motion for continuance, and clearly had notice of today's setting from the hearing at the last court date, and therefore we would like to proceed by default.
We will proceed by default.
Thank you, Your Honor. The state would call Miss Nolan. Ma'am, in regards to, there are temporary orders in place and we are going to be finalizing those. Is that your understanding?
Yes.
Okay. In regards to conservatorship, you're asking to be named managing conservator with you designating residents with a geographic restriction to Harris and contiguous counties. Is that correct?
Yes.
And that is based on the fact that you have alleged that there has been family violence between you and Mr. Muse in the past. Is that correct?
Yes.
And Mr. Muse, in 2019, you allege that he had punched you while pregnant and has been physically violent to you in the past. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. And in addition, you also had allegations of violence and mistreatment towards his other children, where he left one child on the road by himself when he was mad at the child. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. And so you feel in the best interest that you be appointed sole managing conservator based on those issues, correct?
Yes.
In regards to visitation, you're in possession and access. You're asking for possession to be supervised to the domestic relations office. Is that correct?
Yes.
And in fact, there was a hearing on visitation, the last court date in which there was a modified visitation, and Mr. Muse did not participate in any of those modified visitations, correct?
Not at all. And I reached out to him monthly, and he did not see her one time from that court order.
Okay. And so do you believe it's in the best interest for the child for any visitation to be supervised and for the safety of the child?
Yes, she doesn't know him, and because she doesn't know him, I don't know how he will react to her, because he gets violent when things don't go his way, and I don't want him to strike my daughter because she just doesn't know him at all.
And how old is she?
She's 16 months.
In regards to his income, from your personal knowledge of having been with him in the past, he receives $1,500 per child from Social Security death benefits for the 2 children in his care, correct?
Correct.
Okay. And he also, for personal knowledge, is a realtor and also does photography, but since we don't have any wage information or knowledge as to his specifics as to that income, we are only basing on what we can know, which is that $3,000 gross per month, correct?
Yes.
Although quite possibly has significantly more money than that, correct?
Correct.
And how is this child covered by insurance?
Medicaid.
We'll order you to maintain that government medical assistance, and we'll be requesting that Mr. Muse reimburse estate at $90 beginning May 1st, 2021. Is that your understanding and agreement?
Yes.
And his child support will be set at $466 beginning May 1st of 2021. That's giving him credit for the cost of the health insurance and the 2 additional children in his custody. Is that your understanding and agreement?
Yes.
Now, there were temporary orders in place which ordered him to pay child support of $176 and medical of $37, which we are confirming today. Is that correct?
Yes.
And at this time, the state evidence states Exhibit A, which is a true and correct copy of the financial record involved in this case from the temporary orders.
All
Say that again?
Ms. Nolan, do you have any objection to me looking at the financial activity report?
No, sir.
All right, then State's Exhibit A is admitted.
Thank you, Your Honor. And according to those temporary orders, Mr. Muse is in child support arrears as of yesterday in the amount of $176. And you're asking to also confirm a retroactive judgment from the date of birth through April 13th in the amount of $5,520. Is that correct?
Yes.
For a cumulative judgment in the amount of $5,696. And that does include a credit of $1,200 that you gave for payments made by him, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And the calculations of that support was again based on the $3,000 gross income, correct?
Yes.
As for the medical support arrears, those are $111.19 as of yesterday, April 13th, 2021. No retro is being ordered for a cumulative judgment in the same amount. Is that correct?
Yes. Say that again.
Medical judgment was $1,111. I'm sorry, $111, 111.19 for medical support arrears. No retroactive support for medical for a cumulative judgment of $111.19. Is that your understanding?
Yes. Believe so. Okay.
So many
Yes.
numbers. 25, and you're requesting he pay that back $25 beginning May 1st of 2021. Is that your understanding and agreement?
Yes.
And as for the non-disclosure, you are asking for a non-disclosure so that your address and information is kept out of this court order based on the allegations of family violence, correct?
Yes.
Does he know currently where you reside?
Yes.
If you were to move in the future, do you feel that it'd be in the best interest of the information to be kept out and you not have to report that information to him?
Yes. I plan on moving soon, and that's why I wanted to make sure that in the future, he has no idea where I live.
That concludes the order. I pass the witness, Your Honor.
All right, the court will approve the order submitted. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. May we be excused?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.